Welcome to the MMBDO podcast. In this episode, I will be talking about the album Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq Fu, The Return. Shaquille O'Neal proves that he is a good rapper on his sophomore album Shaq Fu, The Return, which was his album for 1994 and marked his comeback into music. Shaquille O'Neal proved that he is a good rapper on this album, which makes sense because he excels in everything that he does, and that includes rapping with his skills. Shaq Fu The Return was Shaquille O'Neal's sophomore album that was released in 1994 on Jive Records. This would be his last album with the label. Sadly, his sophomore album would be the last album on Jive Records because Shaquille O'Neal got dropped by Jive Records because the album only went gold, but nevertheless made himself a footnote in the history of San Antonio hip hop rap and Newark hip hop rap. Those are Two things that are undisputable are that Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most successful rappers from San Antonio, as he has had two gold albums, and is one of San Antonio's most popular rappers, as undeniably a legendary footnote in San Antonio hip hop rap history. This gold album proved to be somewhat of a moderate success, as his fans loved this album and cherished it deeply due to his monotonous, bold vocal range that stood out. Shaquille O'Neal bragged about how he has it made since he is a successful rapper in the song Shaq's Got It Made, as he rapped and talked the sense condensed into the form of a poem in this particular song of his, while he was rapping about the things he was able to do since he was able to become a rap superstar. To put it short, Shaq's got it made. Shaq had been lyrically flexing about himself, using outspoken basketball imagery to let us know that he can also hold his own in the sport of rap throughout the song. He used an enclosed form over clever wordplay and intelligent lyricism throughout the song. Now, the song Shaq's Got It Made is Shaquille O'Neal's rendition of Special Ed I Got It Made, as Shaquille O'Neal copied Special Ed's lyrics from the song by rearranging some of the lyrics to fit into his image while copying some of the lyrics from that song. Shaquille O'Neal copies Special Ed's monotonous flow and lyrical delivery. The song Biological Didn't Bother was one of the more personal songs on the album by Shaquille O'Neal, as Shaquille O'Neal discussed his estrangement from his biological father, Joseph Tony, while explaining how his stepfather, Philip Arthur Harrison, took on the role of being his father, while his biological father did not raise Shaq during his childhood or was a part of his childhood. Philip Arthur Harrison was the one who took Shaquille O'Neal from a boy to a man. So as far as Shaquille O'Neal is concerned, Philip Arthur Harrison is his father because his biological father didn't bother. Joseph Tony messed around with those drugs, which is why he was not in Shaquille's life. Shaquille O'Neal rapped about the type of woman he wanted to date in the song My Dear over smooth, enriching, high-quality G-Funk production. Shaquille wants a girl like his dear, tall, slender, and brown eyes with the jet black hair. Shaquille needs a woman that reminds him of Lucille. Some girls try to play Shaquille, but he can find another girl because he's got that crazy game. His business never leaks in the streets. Shaquille has been feeling down. He ain't too proud to beg for some advice, though. Let the good times roll in the heat of the night, which is something he will do. Shaquille O'Neal found himself a wonderful woman, which he openly exclaims at the end of the song. Shaquille is glad he found that significant other. She reminds him of his mother, because there ain't no other. He treats her right because behind every great man is a great woman. So You Wanna Be Hardcore was one of the more hardcore songs on the album, where Shaquille O'Neal went super hardcore with his superb lyricism over dark East Coast production of the era, while calling out wannabe gangsters for their outlandish behavior. He also attacked gangster rappers while not specifically naming any gangster rappers or directly referencing them in the song, but he does call them out for their immoral behavior and disgusting actions. Shaquille O'Neal has done this many times on many of his songs in his albums. This particular song is one of those examples, where he calls out wannabe gangsters and gangster rappers. Shaq, Method Man, and RZA explain how they don't need a hook to make a good song in the offbeat, unconventional song No Hook. They don't need no hooks. RZA definitely copied Gravedigger's flow and delivery in this song with the dark, gruff, throaty vocal tone that he uses. Shaq's on the track with the blackular. He brings the flavor to your ear like Craig Mack does.